Hi, I'm Jeri Phillips from Land of Lincoln Credit Union, and I want to talk to you today about fraud and how it is affecting our members and what we are doing to help protect you. I want to share some statistics. We've got a great platform here for you to look at. We can email this to you. We will have it available in our lobbies, however you want to receive it. I think we may even get Kayla to put it on our website. So, in the last, just in 2023, consumers have lost over $10 billion. That's not the credit union lost it, it's you personally lost it. I think people might have heard about the individual out east that lost over $1 million due to fraud. It's happening to everybody, every age. 30 to 39-year-olds actually experience the most loss. 24% of all fraud loss occurred using credit cards. These are some amazing statistics. And 33% of all fraud loss occurred via social media. That's really where we need to be careful too. And I consider social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, be careful. And you can even get an email that is fraudulent and tries to impersonate your financial institution. You can get a text that is fraudulent and impersonates us. We see that a lot. Just our members alone in the last 3 years have lost over $721,000. And that's why we're doing this, is we really want to help stop that stream going to all these fraudsters. We've had over $3,500 fraud claims, and it's a 16% increase. And this isn't anything that the credit union is lacking in any of our electronics, any of our programs. All of our programs are working spot on. It's when someone calls you and says, for example, you've got a loved one that they say is in jail, and they say, you have to send us money right now. And you get scared because you love them and you want to help them. But don't fall for it. They can also text you and say, we're from Land of Lincoln Credit Union and there's been fraud on your account. Call this number. Don't ever call that number. Please don't ever call that number. You get on our website, our number's right there. And our fraud department will actually text you and ask you to call them, but they won't ever ask you for identifying information. They won't ask you for your credit card number or your debit card number. They won't ask you for how to log into your online banking, what your password is. And a lot of times that's how this fraud's happening, is they're asking for your online banking passwords. Then what they're doing is they're even going as far as saying, what is your mother's maiden name? What was your first dog's name? And they're trying to get those extra security questions that we ask. And they call the financial institution and impersonate you. So we found this to be not to your benefit. So we want to improve our protection for you. One thing we're doing on April 1st, starting April 1st, we will not be giving out account information over the phone. We won't be giving you account balances. We won't tell you how much your deposits were. We won't tell you the last 5 checks that cleared. And all of this information that we are not giving anymore is to help protect you. So now that I've told you all this, you're going to be saying, how am I supposed to get my information now? We have great products for you to do that. You can use our mobile app. Let me show it to you. It's really awesome. I'll just show you what it looks like here. That's what it looks like when you start to open it. And it will even, there's a little button up here at the top that says Instant Balance. Once you sign up for that, you don't even have to log in to find out what your balance is. But you can, then you can go find out, did your deposit come in? Did your checks clear? Did that debit come out of my account? Or what was that debit that came out of my account? In our app, you also have the ability to lock and unlock your debit card and receive notifications for transactions using your debit card. That's a beautiful feature. If you don't want to use the app, you can use the website, and it is responsive to the device you're using, so it won't look all weird and out of place. So you can log into online banking and get all of that information too. Another way is we have Lincoln Line audio response, where you can call and get the same information. You just use a touch tone phone. You have a user ID and a password for both of these. If you don't have one, we're more than happy to help give you the information that you need to set them up. One question you may have is, can fraudsters get your information if they happen to get your user ID? They will only be able to get that information in if you give him that second piece of two-factor authentication. So whenever you log into your account, the system's going to recognize where you're at. So if you have somebody that is in another country trying to get access, it's going to ask them for a second way to identify you. And usually that is a text message. And they are going to need that 4-digit code. Now, sometimes they ask you for that code while they're on the phone with you. Don't give them to them. So if somebody calls you and says, I need the code that was just sent to you, don't give it to them. Right, to wrap all this up, our top priority is to protect you. It's what we're here for, 100%. And I threw a lot of information at you. If you don't understand, please come in to any branch and we'll help you. We'll help you get logged into online banking or mobile banking or the Lincoln Line auto response, whichever you prefer. And if you can't come in, you can call our Solution Center and they will help you. They will email you the steps, whatever we can do to help protect you. That's what we're going to do.